one of those phases in your life where literally everything goes right all at the same time and you kind of start to pinch yourself like, am I alive? I was searching for a job and it was super stressful because I was still in college, had an internship that wasn't going to pay me. I needed money. I was freaking out, but you also don't want to just get a job that gives you money. You actually want to feel like a human, like you're doing something with your talents, like you're doing something with your heart, like you're impacting someone. And I was at that point of just no return going, do I just settle for a job flipping burgers at McDonald's, or do I do something with my life and do something that makes me happy? And lo and behold, this awesome girl who's become one of the best friends of my whole life stumbles across my path. And she has a mutual friend who needed taking care of. And she starts describing this job to me of taking care of this woman who has ALS. And at first I was like, I've totally heard of ALS, but I've never witnessed it firsthand. And she starts describing that the husband was so desperate for people to take care of his wife that he was done looking for people skilled in nursing. He just wanted someone who would take care of her heart and then would follow suit by taking care of her body. And I thought, oh my God, like a present has just been handed to me. That's what I was made to do. Like, I love humans. I just love them. I love people. I have excess compartments of love. I love people, and I've loved hearing stories. I mean, it's literally brought so much life to me. I'm one of those extroverts that's like way too extroverted, and like introverts are like, go. That's the kind of person I am. So I agree to meet this lady, and I'm like, this is going to be the best. I'm going to self-actualize in this job. I'm going to find out what I'm supposed to be. I'm going to this is going to be the best. And I meet her, and it's breathtaking standing before someone who has no more life left in them, who is attached to machines where the machine has to breathe for them. They can't move. They can't hug you. They can't talk to you. They can barely look at you because of the shame that's in their own hearts because of those things. And I was overwhelmed. And suddenly the person that all I wanted to do was love other people was too scared to love someone. And the medicine schedule and learning, I had to do everything for her, from bathing her, everything. And I got overwhelmed and I left, and I thought, I can't go back. I can't do that. I don't think I'm capable of loving someone that much. Someone I don't even know. She's a stranger. But something changed inside of me. Something flipped, and I needed her. It was like that night I went to sleep, and I wasn't a whole person unless I was taking care of Valerie. I can't explain it to you, and maybe only if you guys have ever been caretakers or caregiver or hospice nurses or nurses in general, you might understand, but there's something that changes in you. Maybe moms, I'm not a mom yet, but maybe that happens with moms and dads. You're not whole unless you're taking care of that person. And I remember going back and promising to be her caretaker, and it changing my life forever, holding her hand and getting to tell her stories. That was my favorite part, because she could no longer live life, but I was so full of it. And I got to share that with her. I'm a swing dancer, 1940s big bands kind of stuff. I love that kind of stuff. And so she did when she was a kid. That's what Valerie did. So I would get to come home every week, and I'd get to share the songs we danced to, and I'd get to show her some of the dance moves and solo jazz, and to watch her eyes fill up with life. That brought so much joy to me, and it brought joy to her, and combining my life with someone else's and being so needed, that brought me joy. I think the biggest thing was that she accepted me as I was. And for the first time in my whole life, I realized that I didn't have to wear makeup. I didn't have to look a certain way. There was nothing I had to change about myself to be worthy of love and care and she loved, I could show up literally looking like a hobo. Literally looking like, I roll out of bed and just show up and be like, hey, Val, I didn't brush my teeth this morning. Sorry, don't breathe. And she would just love me. And she trusted me with literally she couldn't breathe by herself. And there were times that we'd have to like take the vent out of her nose and like do stuff. And she had to trust me that I was going to put that back in, that she was going to be able to breathe. The trust that she had to give me. I remember feeling so much joy. But you really don't know the amount of joy you have until something's taken away. And she passed away almost a year ago. But the best joy was finding it again when I got a call from someone else going through loss of their family. And I got to meet that man and walk up and put my hand on his hand, and it felt just like Valerie's. And I remember going, this is what joy feels like. It's caring about someone else so much that it doesn't matter what they're going through. Thanks.